is that Kamui? Now, before I get into the video, my goodness, what an episode we just seen. Probably matter of fact, the greatest episode of Boruto we've seen thus far. This episode has so much action in it, not even in the sense of action, but in the sense of plot. It was just a great episode all around. But now let's get back into the Boruto Kamui thing. When we seen Boruto's eye activate, I like to point out that it was brighter than it usually is, but looking past that, when he activated it, we seen a sort of electricness to it. We seen like some lightning that came out of the eye itself. And when the lightning came out of the eye, I'm pretty sure everybody here was stunned, but as soon as that happened, we seen a sort of Kamui feel when it comes to the beast. When the beast actually teleported, you actually heard Kakashi say, is that teleportation? Is that teleportation jutsu? And he's just like, yo, what the hell is going on? Because as you guys know, no one in the Konoha as of right now, especially none of the adults right now, actually know about Boruto's dojutsu or Boruto's eye. Everybody probably thinks it might be a Byakugan, but a lot of people think he's lying for attention. So when this happened, no one really knew what it was. Sai was suspicious, Kakashi was suspicious. No one really absolutely knew what it was. So when it teleported and it went to Boruto or went to Sumire, one of those two went to that place specifically, it took Sumire to the other dimension. Now, one thing I found super interesting is the fact that we seen electricity come from Boruto's eye when he actually did the Kamui, or supposedly did the Kamui with the Nue, and we seen electricity when Sumire's father was sailing the beast inside of Sumire. So I'm trying to figure out if those two are connected. I'll probably put some screenshots in the video right about 3, 2, 1, bang, you seen it right there. So you see the kind of electricity that's going around Sumire, and you actually see the electricity coming out of Boruto's eyes. So I'm guessing the electricity is like a trigger to the other dimension. But one thing I want to say is the fact that when the beast actually went back to the other dimension, a lot of people said it looked kind of like Kamui. Back when we seen a masked man at first, we didn't really see electricity come from Boruto's eyes. So I believe that Boruto activated something in his eye. We finally see some use for the actual dojutsu to go to different dimensions or transport things to different dimensions. So I'm thinking this was actually Boruto's doing, because I know some people are probably going to say that
the beast actually did the Kamui itself and Boruto didn't really have anything to do with it.
But what I want to key in on is the fact that electricity actually came from Boruto's eyes, and as I said, there was electricity in the room when Sumire and her father was actually sailing the beast inside of Sumire. So as I said, I'm pretty sure that those two could possibly be linked and that Boruto actually did something with his eye. When it comes to the Kamui thing, I really hope that Boruto could use it just like how Obito used his Kamui. The way he used it was extremely crazy. Like he wasn't tangible. Like if he didn't want you to hit him, like you weren't gonna hit him, you just go right through him. That use would be extremely helpful to Boruto. I always said that's probably one of the most coolest jutsus in Naruto Shippuden, just because of the fact that no one can hit you if you don't want them to hit you for 5 minutes at least. But another thing I want to talk about is the fact that Mitsuki is supposedly going to be in the different dimension with Boruto, Sumire, and this Nue. Now in the preview, we actually seen Mitsuki whip them all. In the preview, we also seen Boruto trying to fight this Nue, which is extremely hilarious. He threw a kunai at him. Like, what the f is a kunai gonna do to that beast? But another thing I want to say about this beast is the fact that it's not finished growing. If you can look at Sumire's back, you can clearly see, I'm gonna call it a seal. It's like a diamond-shaped figure. You can kind of see some petals coming from the actual seal. But on that seal, you can see that there's some petals missing. And on that seal, you can kind of see that there's 2 petals that could possibly be there. What I'm thinking is that the beast actually needs chakra for those petals to actually come back and come in. So if that happens, then the beast is going to be extremely huge, and I don't know if we could handle that, to be honest. Now, I was actually wrong when I said that the beast was supposed to be on our side. I did say that Danzo never did anything to hurt the Konoha, or he always did things to help the Konoha, but I'm guessing at this point he feels like the Konoha is better destroyed than actually being alive. It's still crazy to think that this beast could actually get bigger. So now what do I think? My formal opinion about this, I think it actually is Kamui. I won't call it Kamui exactly, but I think it's a variation of Kamui. I'm hoping it'll be the exact same Kamui as Obito, as I said, because that would be extremely helpful to Boruto. But yes, I do think that he did this by himself. I don't think that the new transported itself to another dimension just because of the fact that we seen electricity coming from Boruto's eyes. And if it wasn't Kamui exactly, then we actually know that Boruto's eyes could do more than actually just seeing dark chakra and just telling Boruto where to go to find the dark chakra. So that's a plus either way, if it is a Kamui or if it's not a Kamui. I want to see what Boruto could do with his eyes other than actually doing the Kamui, if it is Kamui, or seeing the dark chakra, because I still think that Boruto's dojutsu has a whole lot more uses to it that we still haven't seen yet, and hopefully hopefully it's going to be extremely overpowered, almost on the Tensegan level. But in the comment section, let me know if you guys actually think that he did do a Kamui, or did the beast actually transport himself to a different dimension. How do you think Mitsuki got to the different dimension? Because that right there is extremely weird. Unless Mitsuki himself has a Tensegan mutation and he Kamui'd himself to a different dimension, highly unlikely. But let me know what you guys think happened to him or how he got there. But this week I'm probably going to be talking about a lot of Boruto, because a lot happened in this episode right here. I'm going to be talking about Kakashi, I'm going to be talking about Sumire, I'm going to be talking about Sai's involvement, a whole bunch of stuff. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But it's been your boy Barbie, and we out.
For my city, I'm the youngest nigga reppin'. Oh my god, oh my god. If I die, I'm a legend. Oh my god, if I die, I'm a legend. I'm a first.